Landwasser Viaduct. The Landwasser Viaduct, German, Landwasser Viaduct, is a single-track six-arched curved limestone railway viaduct. It spans the Landwasser between Schmitten and Filisur, in the canton of Graubünden, Switzerland. Designed by Alexander Acatos, the Landwasser Viaduct was constructed between 1901 and 1902 by Müller and Zeerleder on behalf of the Rhaetian Railway, which both owns and operates it through to the present day. A signature structure of the World Heritage-listed Albula Railway, it is 65 meters 213 ft high, 136 meters 446 ft long. Its southeastern abutment connects directly to the Landwasser Tunnel. During 2009, the Landwasser Viaduct underwent renovation work for the first time since its original construction. Location: the Landwasser Viaduct, composed of dark limestone, forms part of the Albula Railway section between Tiefencastel and Filisur, and is at the 63.70 kilometers (39.190 mi) mark from Thusis. To passengers on trains approaching the viaduct from Tiefencastel and Alvenue on the Albula Railway, the viaduct becomes visible from quite some distance away. The first major feature to be reached on that approach is the Schmitten Viaduct, which itself is of considerable size. Then, while crossing the curved Landwasser Viaduct, passengers can observe the front of the train heading into the Landwasser Tunnel. On the other side of the tunnel, the separate line from Davos Platz forms a junction with the Albula Railway just as both lines arrive in Filisur. Shortly before reaching that junction point, passengers on the Davos-Filisur line can experience a view of the viaduct from the northeast. Technical details. One of the striking features of the Landwasser Viaduct, it possesses a height of 65 meters 213 ft and a length of 142 meters 466 ft. The viaduct's masonry is approximately 9,200 cubic meters 12,000 yd in volume and is jointed with dolomitic limestone. It comprises 6 arch spans, 20 meters 66 ft in width, resting on 5 high pillars. The arches themselves are flat. The Landwasser Viaduct carries a single railway track, which has a gradient of 2% across the structure. The southeastern abutment of the Landwasser Viaduct is located on a high cliff, and at that point, the tracks lead directly into the 216-meter, 709 ft long Landwasser Tunnel. The tunnel's entrance is positioned on a vertical rock wall, having been purposefully aligned with the viaduct. It was considered to be a challenging architectural feat of its era, and its construction employed several innovative techniques. Construction of the Landwasser Viaduct commenced during 1901 and was completed during the following year. Designed by Alexander Acatos for the Rhaetian Railway, its construction was undertaken by Müller and Zeerleder. The viaduct's construction was performed without the use of scaffolding, instead employing 2 cranes. The limestone pillars were built up around a steel-reinforced core. During 2009, 106 years after its completion, the masonry and track trough of the viaduct were repaired for the very first time. To facilitate this renovation, modular scaffolding was temporarily erected around the Landwasser Viaduct. In popular culture, the Landwasser Viaduct briefly appears as a bridge which was destroyed by Rasputin's minions in the 1997 animated film Anastasia. The portrayal was of a taller, 4-story viaduct very similar to a Roman aqueduct but set in Poland. It also appears within the first couple of minutes of the film A Cure for Wellness. Since 2008, the cultural importance of the railway, and features such as Landwasser Viaduct, has been formally recognized by UNESCO, having been placed on a World Heritage list. Gallery